Okay, welcome back. We're going to look at bearings. Okay, for bearings, okay, we need to have a protractor. Okay, and it needs to be not broken or anything like that. We need to make sure it's all working. Okay, so what we're going to do is a map of an island. We're going to find the bearings, okay, of different places from the start. Key things to remember. Okay, bearings are measured from north okay, they are measured as 3 digits and they are measured clockwise, and I'll show you exactly what that means. Okay, 3 things: measured from north, 3 digits, clockwise. You need to remember that. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to measure the bearing from Leek, okay, to Bilton. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my protractor, no I'm not, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to get my ruler, okay, and I'm going to draw a line, okay, from Leek to Bilton, like that. Okay. What I'm going to do then, I'm going to put my protractor, so the middle bit, okay, is on my start, where you got the semicircle there, you've got a dot in the middle. That dot goes where we're starting. And what we're going to do, we are going to measure around until we get round to our line. Okay, remember we're going to measure clockwise. So we're going to make almost like a D shape with our protractor. We're going to measure all the way around and we're going to get round there. Now for me, that is 100, let's just undo that a second, 150 degrees. So we measured from north, because our 0 on the outside is facing up. Okay, we measured round, okay, until we got to 150, where our line was, which we drew at the start. It's 3 digits, so we measured clockwise. Okay, so that's that one. Okay. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to measure the bearing from Foxville to Castletown. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to draw a line from Castletown to Foxville. Just on blue. Now notice here, when I said the question, I'm going from Castletown to Foxville, so that means my protractor, okay, will need to go on Castletown. Okay. Now, we have a slight issue here, because if I measure round, if I measure all the way around there, we go past 180 degrees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my protractor so that it's the other way around. I'm going to make sure it lines up perfectly, like that, and then I'm going to measure it again. Now, we start, if we do half a turn, which is what we had at the start, we had 180, okay, and then we've got another, because we're measuring on the outside of the protractor, we've got another 30 degrees. So our bearing is 210 degrees. Okay, so if it goes beyond halfway, like it did here, you need to turn the protractor the other way around and then add on whatever the reading is on the outside of the protractor to 180 degrees. So in this case, it was 210 degrees. And now the last one that I'm going to show you, okay, we're going to go from Bilton to Castletown. So if the protractor goes on where we're starting from, so I said that we're starting from Bilton and we're going to go to Castletown. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line there and I'm going to put my protractor on. Now I said I'm starting at Bilton, so that means that my protractor starts on Bilton. Remember I said if you need to put the dot on the middle, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to measure round using the outside numbers. Now in this case, okay, my measurement, my bearing, comes out as 63 degrees, okay? But there's an issue with that. Using the success criteria at the start, what's wrong with that? Okay, we measured clockwise, we started at north, but the issue with that, okay, is that it's not 3 digits. So what we do, our bearing for this is 063. It has to be 3 digits. Okay, so if you only put 63 on its own without the 0, you're going to lose a mark. Okay, so key things from this. When you put it on, maybe even draw a line at the start going straight up so that you've got your north line there. That's where you're going to measure from. Okay, your bearing must be 3 digits like we had here. Okay, so even if it comes out as a number less than 100, you still have to use 3 digits, and you must measure clockwise. Okay, so we go all the way around like that as the clock goes. But remember, if you've got a bearing that's more than half of a circle, you turn your protractor the other way around and you add on the outside number to 180 degrees. I'm going to set a worksheet to go along with this, so have a go, bring it in and let me have a look at it.